What's a popular advice saying that is pure BS? Not sure if this would qualify, but violence isn't the answer. I had a principal say this to me during my sophomore year of high school after I had had enough and punched a guy in one of my classes. For a long time after that, I wished I had asked him, okay, if violence isn't the answer, then what else would you have suggested that I do? I understand that responding to violence with violence usually creates more problems than it solves, but it's not like kids lash out on a whim. They do it because, in their minds, there's no other way to handle the situation. I was told "suck it up buttercup" constantly as a child when I really just needed a hug and to be told I was doing a good job at trying my best even if I failed at certain things. Being told I needed to suck it up after being sad something didn't turn out the way I had hoped really made me feel guilty for feeling defeated. Fuck you, I don't have to suck it up right away. If I want to give up, throw a fit and cry, I absolutely will. I will get over it eventually, but I think I'll have my feelings about it first. That you get out of life what you put in. There is so much entitlement and privilege behind the sentiment. Yeah, it's true if everyone starts from the same place, but some people aren't born with parents that love them, or parents that can afford them, and many kids are born into conflict zones. They have no control over the circumstances of their life and there's no telling what mountains they will have to climb to survive growing up. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. The doctors who treated World War I veterans suffering from shell shock as they called it then would disagree. These people were often permanently in the near-unresponsive state, though fully conscious and with only minor physical injuries. People can be broken beyond the possibility for healing. Just because you suffer doesn't mean someone else should have to. Things happen for a reason and they're in a better place. Piss off. I know a few people who have written a ton of books on grief and death, are experts in the field of Christian grief ministry. They always say when discussing the topic it's the one phrase they hate more than anything. Love them for it because they don't mince words about hating it. Every vote matters. No, it doesn't. I still vote and it doesn't matter. Why? We have a corporate bought system of government. Almost anywhere people can vote. You know what does matter? Giving our money to the companies that buy legislation, to have significant influence over us, to get us to spend more at their business. Never go to bed angry. I was married to a narcissist who was hell-bent on keeping me up till the morning, torturing me with zero sleep because of this stupid advice. There comes a point where things are at a stalemate and it requires a literal reset. Edited Narcissist because clarity. Do what you love and love what you do. Do what you love and the money will follow, etc. This is terrible advice that is not realistic for 99% of the population. It makes people feel bad about having to work boring, unfulfilling, or unpleasant jobs in order to survive. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Midwest one-liner my dad would give if me or one of my siblings got hurt bloodied is the most useless dumb line ever. Got hurt did you? Well, rub some dirt on it, you'll be alright. Or, another favorite, walk it off. In response to a cancer diagnosis it's all about mindset. Well, no, it's about hardcore medical engagement, which includes chemotherapy, surgery, radiation, and medication. In addition to your physical body taking it and fingers crossed, it works. If you love someone, let them go. If they come back, they loved you too. Told to a 7-year-old whose dog ran away because my dad was a dipshit. Did the dog come back? Yes. Did all of my toxic abusive exes come back as an adult? Also yes, you don't need love from someone else, relationship or even friends. All you need is love from yourself. Yeah. I'll hold my own hand and bring myself hot soup when I'm too sick to stand up. So fucking sick of people saying this shit. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Yes there fucking is, whoever made that saying up is stupid. Be the bigger person. No fuck that. If you wanna be disrespectful or rude for no reason I will throw it right back at you. The customer is always right. Harry Selfridge said that was true in matters of taste, meaning, sure sell them an ugly hat. It was co-opted into a customer service attitude, at least in the USA, by spineless managers and donors. If you're doing what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Bullshit, and I say this as someone who loves their job and I'm my own boss. But that doesn't mean every work day is fun. Some days, work is just work. God needed them more. When I was 8, my older brothers were killed 3 months and 3 weeks exactly apart, and it's shocking to me how many people thought telling 8-year-old me that God needed them more was a good fucking idea. You have to forgive to move on. Definitely true in some cases. However, I fully believe you can move on completely without forgiving the person that wronged you depending on the severity of the wrongdoings. It'll all work out in the end. Yeah right, Tell that to the people who actually suffer. Not everyone has a happy ending, some people actually have a miserable life. For many people it never works out. Do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Bullshit, I did what I loved and ended up hating it. Do what you can tolerate and earn a living by while practicing life-work separation. You'll miss these years while I'm drowning in PPD and my marriage hangs by a thread. I don't think I will, Linda. Laughing about it now after healing some, still not missing that year. We all have the same 24 hours. The fuck, we do not have the same 24 hours. Try having an illness. That motherfucker makes 1 hour into 3 hours, and if I'm lucky, I'll have half a day. He pulled your hair and pushed you down. He just did that because he likes you. Now, internalize abuse as love and then be shamed as an adult for staying in abusive relationships. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Wrong. A better quote I heard is, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can break hearts. Everything happens for a reason. I mean, yeah, technically it does. My aunt died because her heart gave out, but that is a weird thing to say to comfort me at her funeral. Be the bigger person. Why should I? I've tried that and 9 times out of 10 it doesn't work. Why can't you be the bigger person since you want to tell me to? It is what it is. If you don't like what it is, then do what you can to change it. That little phrase is the biggest piece of defeatist bullshit I've ever heard. Everything happens for a reason. Please don't ever say this to someone who is grieving a tragic loss. There is no good reason to lose someone to violence. Good things come to those who wait. No. Opportunities pass you by when you wait. Good things come to people who are assertive and go out and get them. Plenty more fish in the sea. It's an incredibly insensitive thing to say to someone fresh out of a breakup or divorce. People need to stop saying it. The person who died is an angel now. Even if you are a religious person, the Bible says nothing about a person becoming an angel after death. You have to learn to forgive in order to move on. No. Moving on and forgiving are not mutually exclusive. Some things are just unforgivable. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Personal growth does not require suffering on end, and suffering doesn't guarantee you learn from it. You can become anything you want when you grow up. I'm pretty sure that 95% of the people are not doing their dream job, at least in the US. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can never hurt you. There are a lot of people in therapy that would disagree with that. It doesn't matter who started it. Of course it fucking does. Even legally, the concept of who did what first is recognized as vital. He looks good. Said by some well-meaning person at every wake. No, he does not look good, Susan. He looks dead. It's always in the last place you look. Yeah, because if you keep looking after you found it, you are a bit slow. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Bullshit, it makes you weaker and weaker until it finally does kill you. You're spoiling the baby by holding her too much. Never heard a mom complain about holding her baby too much. Don't look for love. When you least expect it, it'll just come out and find you. Still waiting, man shrugging. Money can't buy you happiness. We have enough studies to conduct meta-analyses that state otherwise. If you can't love me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Entitled, narcissistic bullshit. He's only teasing you, bullying you because he likes you. Every 80s 90s girl heard from their mom, if they wanted to they would. Yeah, like we do things that we want to do all the time. Every time. What goes around comes around. Life isn't fair, and sometimes the worst people are the best off. They are in a better place. Terrible thing to hear when someone died young and unexpectedly. The average person only uses 10 of their brain. I wish this one would die so hard. Things will work themselves out. No, the fuck they won't. You gotta work the work. A problem shared is a problem halved. Sometimes it just becomes two people's problem. God doesn't give you anything you can handle. Tell that to a murder victim. It gets better. Time heals all. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Never, ever give up. Sometimes it's just time to stop. Money doesn't buy happiness. Yes, it absolutely does. Family is family no matter what. Nope, not no matter what. If you want it badly enough, it will happen. Pure bullshit. We are not company, we are family. Bull fucking shit.